friends, welcome back to the channel, and welcome to another closet chat. So on the first closet chat, I spoke about, the lessons I had learned, what I learned about the closet that I have and the pieces that are there, how they're serving me. If you're new here, I am on a 90-day no buy. I have survived 60 days already. So that's 60 days of not buying any new clothes, no new shoes, no handbags, no accessories, none of those things, right? And it's been eye-opening, so that it has really forced me to find new ways to wear the pieces that are currently in my closet, which I've been doing through things like Pinterest inspiration videos, 333 styling methods, stuff like that, and in the previous closet chat, I found what works for me, what's not working for me, and I did another little tweak and edited a few more pieces from the closet, mostly coats that were not serving me in my South Florida weather, or even if it did, they were just out of style, right? And also I discovered that the dress silhouettes that I had currently in the closet did not suit my current body type and makes no sense. It's taken up very valuable real estate because I now have a tiny little closet. So on today's closet chat, I wanted to talk about trends, spring trends for 2026 that I'm actually considering adding to cart. As I said, I am 60 days into my no buy, and ultimately at the beginning of the year, I really set the intention of doing 90 days. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be very transparent here. I may have to cut it shorter than the 90 days because I fear that some of these pieces that I am liking and that I would love to add to my wardrobe may sell out, but we'll see. Fingers crossed. Anyway, let's get into the first trend, and that is structured silhouettes, especially as it relates to blazers. I shared on the previous closet chat a coat that I found on Amazon that is a dupe for a brand called Helsa. I'll pop it up here somewhere. And I really love that coat. It seems lightweight enough for my South Florida weather, but also as we are entering spring, I do plan to travel to Canada in May, and I want to look fashionable and chic, right? And I think this will do just that. It has a very exaggerated waist, so you get that hourglass silhouette. I love the sleeves. I like that you can wear it cuffed or uncuffed and you'll still get a general look. And I also love the fact that I could possibly wear this as a dress with some leggings, like the stirrup leggings underneath. On Amazon, this is $116. So this is, even though it's a dupe, it's not a cheap dupe. So I am hoping that the quality of this is very close to the original one, and I do not want it to sell out. So I've added it to my Amazon cart. I haven't checked out, obviously, because I am on a no buy, but I'll keep you guys posted on that. So that's the first piece I'm considering adding to the closet. Next up is this H&M structured blazer in this zebra pattern, however you pronounce it. And when I had done my window shopping excursion at the Sawgrass Mills Mall, I want to say maybe 3 weeks ago, for you guys, I had tried on the barrel trouser that goes with this blazer. Now, honestly, I don't really have a lot of events in my current life that would require me to wear the two pieces together. It is definitely a statement though, and I feel like I am extra enough to wear it and pull it off. But right now, I am more leaning towards adding the blazer to my cart, right? And adding that to my wardrobe for spring as well. I really like this. I love that the buttons are really understated so that the animal print can really jump out at you. And again, this is another piece that would be great for spring, great for me traveling. In May, I can wear this with leggings. I can also wear this with, really nice trousers and just still look put together. All right, so within this category, the next piece I am considering, and heavy on the considering, because Zara has been really egregious with her prices over the last, I want to say 12 months especially. But this Zara structured blazer, I have seen a few people styling it on social media and I really do love it. Again, it also has that cinched waist, but I really love the lapels on this. It doesn't have the regular like blazer collar. You could actually wear it almost like a shirt, and I really like that. But this blazer is going for $160. And while I'm very into fashion, and while I do want to look tailored and chic, as I move throughout 2026 and beyond, do I want to spend $160 on a Zara blazer? Because honestly, my experience with Zara over the years has been, she thinks she all that, but she not really all that, right? Um, I mean, let's be frank. Let's call a spade a spade. Like, she'll be selling something over there for $160, and the quality is really off and really iffy, and you could probably find it on Shein for a quarter of the price. But I digress. I still love this blazer and I am considering it, because also, as I've been doing my closet edits and rewearing the pieces that I have to be honest with myself and with you guys. A lot of the inexpensive items that I've purchased over the years, even as recently as last year, are just really doesn't hold up in the closet through the wear and tear and the washing as often as a more pricier piece. So that's the other thing. While I'm also just trying to get the most bang for my buck, I also have realized that I need to invest in better quality garments. Trend number 2 that I am thinking of adding to my closet is the cigarette silhouette as it relates to pants, particularly jeans, straight leg jeans. I think I mentioned on here in a previous video that wide leg pants are on their way out. Of course, that doesn't mean they're gonna stop selling it. Skinny jeans were out, but they're still in stores. You just don't see them as frequently as you would maybe, let's say, 5 years ago. So it's the same here. Wide leg pants are gonna start trending out, as you go into more some of these retailers, the H&Ms, the Zaras. You're gonna start seeing a little bit less of these and more of these cigarette or straight leg or slightly bootleg pants and jeans. So I'm gonna pop up here this brown bootleg jean that I tried on at H&M when I was doing that window shopping, and I am leaning towards a silhouette. I love the fit of it, and I love I would prefer this over a cigarette pants or a cigarette jeans. And this one comes in 2 other washes. So there was this chocolate brown and the regular denim colors, a little darker denim and a lighter denim. So I would definitely add one of these. I'm leaning towards the chocolate brown because within my arsenal of jeans pants, I don't have a chocolate brown one. And I really do love me some chocolate brown. Even though we have discovered that I have too many neutrals in the closet and I need to start adding lots more color, but definitely not in the jeans, right? So that's one thing I'm loving. Honorable mention, I'm gonna pop up this zebra barrel like trouser from H&M that matches the blazer that I told you I added to my cart. Again, not 100% sure if I would purchase this now, or maybe I should add it to cart so that it's in consideration just to see what it looks like, because, and I'm gonna share this here with you guys. So I did like a 2026 bingo board for myself, almost like a vision board, but with the goals broken down into similar to a bingo board, right? One of the goals I have for myself is to go on a brand trip or be invited by a brand to New York Fashion Week for 2026, and that's in September. And full suit like this is definitely something that would pop out in New York street style. So I'm leaning towards that, but also particularly for the silhouette. So even if it doesn't come in the zebra pattern, I would still add any other trouser in that because I love where it falls on me, and the fit was perfect in the dressing room. I think I had on a size 8 in the dressing room and it fit okay, but just for how I like to style my clothes, I would size up to the 10 to get a more baggier fit. Okay, so the next trend that I am loving are loafers like these here. This leopard print one from H&M is actually a dupe for a Prada, way more expensive loafer, and I have added this to cart because, again, coming out of the previous closet chat, the other thing that was very, very, very clear is that the shoes that I have in my closet, the closet over full with shoes, but the shoes that I have, it just don't fit my lifestyle. I have way too many heels, way, way too many heels for somebody who has rheumatoid arthritis. Like, my foot just can't manage it anymore. You know, they pressure the back of my heel, the Achilles heel. It pressures all the joints within the balls of my feet, and it makes like just even walking within my house with no shoes on is painful most days. Painful most days. So it doesn't even make sense for me to buy any more heels. Do I love them? Do I love seeing myself in them? Yes, I do. But the reality is that it just doesn't work for me. So I will definitely be adding quite a few of these loafers throughout, especially now that they're trending. You know, they're gonna be available at all different price points. Like I said, that's a Prada one. YSL has a similar, like a penny loafer. However, that one is heeled, like it has, you know, the back is up, and I'm not sure how that's gonna work for me. So I wouldn't gravitate towards the lower price point ones that has the back. I prefer the loafer that I can slip my foot in and out. I also like this chocolate brown one from Amazon. And as I come across any more of these, I will also add them to my closet, but I'll also add them on my LTK so that if any of you are interested, you can always shop them there. I feel like this is a good time to just interject here since I mentioned LTK. So, Like to Know It is an app that you can download where not myself and other creators, either on YouTube or any other social media, we can post the links to outfits that we're wearing, to items that we're shopping, or in this case, items that I'm adding to my shopping carts across these different retailers, so that if you are interested, that's literally one place that you can go and see all the links I've posted. And it's similar to, it's just create an account, just like Instagram or TikTok. You create your LTK account, you look for me, you follow me on there, and then when I post on there, you don't have to wait on a YouTube video or a TikTok video or an Instagram video. You can just go ahead, and I post over there daily, so you can just go ahead and shop over there, right? And of course, when you shop there, through those links that I provide on LTK or in my description, which still takes you to LTK. I earn a very small commission, which is how I am able to keep making these videos for my YouTube channel. So your support over there would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Anyway, back to our closet chat, and let's go into trend number 4. Trend number 4 is actually a color, which is chartreuse. I'm gonna show what it looks like here. And again, since I discovered that my closet seems to be 98% neutrals, it's just grays and blacks and browns and creams and whites in there. It's crazy. If anybody had told me that, I would have been like, lies, but I saw it for myself. So I am really loving this color and would love to find some way to add it into my closet. I did find this sheer like ruched top from H&M, but just my luck, it sold out. At least it sold out online. And to be fair, when I went to my local H&M at the Sawgrass Mall, I did not see it in store. It could be at another one, but I'm not gonna drive around looking for it. So I'm going to see if I ask H&M to notify me about when this top comes back in stock, because I would love to grab it. So it would be on trend, but also just adding again more color to my closet. Since we're on this color, I also wanted honorable mention. I'm gonna throw this in here, not for me, because like I said, it don't make no sense to buy heels. However, this Amazon wedge is a really, really, really good dupe for this Gucci wedge. And the Gucci one is retailing for, I think, somewhere around $780. It could be more, but on average, that's the price I've been seeing it for, even like on Fashion File. However, the Gucci one is like $48. So again, a very, very, very tiny fraction of the cost. And I've seen a few other people post about it, and I read the reviews on Amazon. It seems to be comfortable enough. However, I know I would just be wasting my $48, but I'm not gonna lie, it looked good. It looked good. I love the loose side heel, and I can just imagine styling that up in spring with that H&M chartreuse top. I'm not supposed to be wearing it, but I'm really liking it. I'm really liking it. So we'll see. If you guys are interested, like I said, it will be linked on my LTK in the description box, or just pop on over to LTK, follow me over there, and you can shop it over there. It's already live on LTK. So trend number 5 that I am loving, that I would love to add to my cart, are shoulder bags. Like, for example, I'm gonna share a few here from H&M in no particular order. I think I told you guys like already on a previous video that mini bags are also, these are the micro bags. They're kind of on their way out. Like, if you have them already, fine, but most brands are leaning towards a lot of bigger bags. Now, while I love these H&M ones, I also found this Adico bag that I had seen another influencer in, and I know that bag is pricey, but why Amazon have the same bag? Sorry, a dupe for the bag for like $78. I love the shape of it. I love the shape of it. I don't know if I'd get this one, but again, I'm really leaning towards these bags. I love the chocolate color, and this particular one would look really good in the springtime when I am traveling to Canada. Imagine this with that first coat that I showed you, the Amazon one with that hourglass shape. Right? Yeah, it's gonna be tea. Love it. And then finally, another trend that I've been loved it before I heard it was even a trend, but it really takes me back to the 80s when I was a child, and these are the type of earrings my mom liked. But trend number 6 is chunky earrings. Those are back. And I'm gonna show a few different ones here, like these H&M ones that I had seen in store when I went window shopping. Like these ones that I'm wearing. This is not necessarily the chunky earrings that are trending now, but it's still a chunky earring, you know. It's so I'm just showing you here. But yeah, I am definitely thinking of adding some of those to cart. All right, so that's it, guys. Those are the spring trends that I am loving and that I am considering. Well, some of them have already added them to my shopping cart. I just haven't pulled the trigger on any of them because I'm still debating if I want to break my no buy. But at the end of the day, the whole point of the no buy was to just help me to be a little more intentional with my shopping, and you know, it's already doing that because I've been able to pinpoint that it's the shopping at impulse and shopping at places like Marshall's, TJ Maxx, and Ross that has led to me having a closet full of pieces, full to the brim of pieces, but I always still feel sometimes like I have nothing to wear. And also that has led to me having a closet that has a lot of inferior pieces that just don't hold up to the wear and tear, like the daily wear and tear of my current life. So having recognized that, I am now moving forward with more intention in mind when I'm purchasing new items for the closet, right? Let me know down in the comments if you had any of these spring trends on your radar. Are you even into the different trends, like for the different seasons, or are you more the type that just be like, I like these clothes, I'm gonna buy them and I'm gonna wear them, right? And it doesn't matter. I'm also the type, if I like it, I'm gonna buy it. I don't mind. It doesn't matter to me that it's trending, because even if you buy a trending piece now, obviously if it's a trend for spring, it may not be trending in fall and winter, but then it's an item that you love. So you will continue to find ways to wear it, which is what I want for myself, to just really elevate my getting dressed process on a day-to-day basis, where I'm really just in love with all the pieces and I just can't wait to get dressed. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for staying to the end of the video. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to comment. Please also check if you're subscribed, and if you are, then also hit that notification bell so that you never miss an upload from me. And I will catch you